戦術人形兼トイデザイナールイス、おもちゃの兵隊たちと到着しました。今日は一緒に新しいおもちゃで遊ぼうよ。力比べなら負けないよ。私と腕相撲してみる？またインスピレーションが湧いてきた。兵隊1号？はっ、なんでしょう。私たちの勝利を歴史に刻もう。私の新作かわいいでしょ。せっかくだから一緒におままごとしない？
コンソールの上に使用済みのコーヒーカップが2つ。お客様ですか？やっとまたお会いできました。指揮官、また以前のように命令してください。今日も静かな一日でした。バリャーグも雪袋も現れず、ソップもおとなしくしていました。
はいはい、はあ、はっ、ピュッピュッピュッピュッ。あ、
この戦い必ず勝ちます。今日は天気が悪いので外出任務は私に任せてください。指揮官、今日何か予定はありますか？ SNS で面白そうな映画を見つけたので、もしよかったら一緒に。 ピュッピュッピュッ。あ、はいはい。はあ。
雪の向こうにいた姿、あなただったんですね、指揮官。また会えて嬉しいです。
ジラードの試作人は全部あの人形がやったと思っているんですか？
やっぱりどんなに見た目や立場が変わっても指揮官は昔のままね。どうしたの？私の顔が見たくなった？私が強かった？あなたの采配のおかげよ。命は大事にしないと。悪くない。今日もサクッと終わらせちゃうよ。前と違う？まあ一応成長してはいるからね。いろいろと効果がつぐ。交換するなら今のうちよ。昔抱えてたどうでもいい迷いを捨ててから気づいたんです。404を引っ張っていけるのは私だけ。404の未来こそが私を完璧たらしめる証明になるのだと。何かあったらいつでも遠慮なく言ってね、指揮官。もっと近づいてもいいのよ。何？鼻の心配でもしてるの？少しお疲れのようですね。 コーヒーを入れましょうか。
これ食べられると同言して食べるったら指揮官気に入ってくれるかいな。
おかえりなさい指揮官。熱いコーヒーはいかがですか？もちろん指揮官にも褒めてほしいな。
おかえりなさいブルースフィア。
4BE01 の通行制限情報をこうも簡単に書き換えるなんて。私は逆に吹き飛ばされてほしいけどね、あんなゴミ。分かってないなあ。何を期待してんの？あ、指揮官も夜更かししたの？自己紹介はだるいからなし。名前？リンドでいい。もう 私ってまあまあ強いよ。糖質の取りすぎは素体に良くないけど、糖質を取らなければメンタルがやられる。なら取った方がいいな。うん。あんたがくれた飴甘かったよ。
My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is my...
Okay. We are in... yeah. Alright. Why is this not centered? Actually, I could just... Because I think... Yeah, for some reason... The window's smaller? That's weird. Alright, let me do something about this. Perfect. Okay. Oh, hello, Chip. How are you? Yeah, girls Frontline stream because, I was offered money. I think we're just gonna go through the event story for this one until I figure out what I actually want to be doing for Girls Frontline long term. Because I haven't really figured that out yet, I'm gonna be honest with you. Especially since I'm like super far behind. This was a sponsored stream, wasn't it? Yes. I don't know if it's considered sponsored. It's more they approached me and like, hey, you want to start making content for our game? We'll pay you. I'm like, all right, yeah, man, sure, why not? Have you been played since launch? Oh yes, I have. I've been playing, right? I just don't stream it because it's a lot of reading, and honestly, I probably shouldn't say that in this stream, but I don't stream it. I wasn't streaming it, rather. How many chapters in this right now? Let's see. I haven't even got past chapter 6, come on. 10 right now. Like, everything past chapter 6, I skipped through because they were events, and I wanted to get the rewards. So I don't actually know what happens. 10 chapters, yeah. Yeah. I might do main story at some point, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. Because I will eventually have to figure out what I want to do for this game. I think first I do polls though, because man, all right. I need to poll for this woman. One thing I do appreciate about this game is that all I heard about GFL2 is how easily powercrafted it is. Like, couldn't beat me. I only play as RPG. That's true. Of course I'm pulling for Lewis. Why wouldn't I? One thing I do appreciate about this game is that as long as you do the shit on a daily basis, like you do your dailies and stuff, you can pretty much go to gold for every banner. There's a 50-50, so there's no guarantee you'll get the on-banner unit, but you can at least try. We'll go with that one. I got her fucking gun though. I don't even know what she does. I think she's burn, but I already have a fucking burn team, man. Oh, that was quick. What the heck? Like Mecharashi, even a tutorial period mech. I don't even know what Mecharashi is. What the heck? Alright, so is it? Or am I getting another fucking Chongyu? Is it? I don't even know what she said. Fucking Tololo. Alright, that's fine. I can afford to just go for her, honestly. Ooh. I don't even know what my Tolo's at right now. I'll have to check. Alright, we keep going. Come on, give me double. No double. Yeah, I wish. Alright, again. Nope. Another shark. Again. Fucking hell, man. Just give me an early. Again, okay, well. Is Mecha Theme SRP gonna be an... Oh, wait, is it a gacha game or is it like a game? Brother, please, how many more pulls? 150. I'm still at 150? 34. Okay, we're fine. We're actually going to pity. That's terrible. Okay, there we go. Getting her weapon too. I don't generally pull for weapons, especially not when I have to go this deep in the banner. I don't have many heavy machine guns, like, characters that I use, so, like, surely I have something lying around that she can use. At least give me a double or something. What's the audio? It's kind of quiet on my end, but... Let me pick that up a bit. It's a gacha, yes. Also, YouTube delay seems... Oh. I think I know why. It's because this... I basically reused the format for an old stream. The first Girls Frontline stream I did. And that one had the latency set to normal, which is like 30 seconds. And I cannot change that now. I just realized. That sucks. Yeah, that's why. That's fucking annoying, actually. I should have changed it. She hitting that Eris down back up on. Yeah, actually, though. Alright. I doubt we're gonna get through the event story entirely tonight, but, probably a 2-hour stream, I'm thinking. Level this woman up. I honest to God don't even know what her team is. Not you. I also got Robella. I don't know what she does either, man. I have like one usable team and one kind of usable team with Tololo. Oh shit, I'm already at 4. That's crazy. Or 3 rather. You play the original. I actually played the original since launch, but I was only in it for about a year. Or I stopped playing just because I didn't really know what was going on, I'm gonna be honest. AN94. Which one is AN94? I don't know their original names. Their GFL1 names. It's better than... I'm assuming the Lewis gun is like an old school sort of gun, huh? AN something too. What? I might. I just pull pretty much every banner. So I might have, but I don't know their names. Unless she's actually called. She's not called AN94 in this game, is she? I don't know what to do with this girl. She's freeze. I don't have a freeze team. Actually, I do. I have Macchiato. I pulled this one. I heard she wasn't great, but I pulled her anyways. Oh, you know what? I could do like a review stream. That would be nice. And it's a lot less work.
逮捕する。
I like this one a lot. I like her original version. I have macchiato. I like her original from Girls Frontline 1 because she wears a lot less clothing in that one. It's pretty cool. Alright. Let's level her up and get the story. Change. Yeah, see, I got plenty of guns. I don't know what will be best on her, though. Probably... This one seems more supportive, so... Maybe this one? Who even uses Latara, man? Getting her in GF1 was a... Oh, was it really? I'm assuming you mean Nightingale. Or Florence, whatever she's called. I had stopped playing long before she ever got added to the game. Though in every game, because I played Neural Cloud as well, and I'm pretty sure in every game she's been in, she just hasn't been great. Oh, not that. I need to look the fucking doll, dog. That stupid little doll reminds me of Animal Crossing. It kind of has the same sort of face. Also, wait, Chip, you play this, yes? I assume? Since you seem to know what you're talking about. What is this fucking... Or not that. What is this thing? What is this thing about? Because I have not touched this at all, and I don't know what it is. Wait, what? I need to make her gun look not hideous. It'd be funny if you do a quick 10 in her weapon, you immediately get it. Yeah, actually though. Actually, I could do a quick 10, why not? I just leveled this garbage weapon I'm using right now, but that's fine. I don't know what that is. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't even know what, like, chips I'm supposed to use. Because what I used to use was, Pridwin. Because they had a GFL2 section. But that is gone now. They have stopped maintaining that. So I can't use it for information anymore. So I have no idea. Motherfucker. Another what? What the fuck? This doesn't have 50-50. This is definitely the gun, right? I don't think this has 50-50. Alright, sure, dog. I'll take it. Why the hell not? I just leveled up that stupid heavy machine gun. Yeah, alright, thanks. Very cool game, thank you. Probably a mod equivalent. That's what I'm thinking as well, it's just I don't know what to do with that. Right, because I assume there are options, and I don't know what options to. Let's go, yeah, actually, let's go. Fucking... Why can't I get this lucky in reverse, dog? Come on. Alright, well, I need... Where's Lewis? Now the question is Lewis good? There we go. There we fucking go. Oh, great. I can't even enhance, man. Oh, I can enhance a bit. Do I have any nice skins? I don't think I do. No, they all look like shit. Actually, this is kind of funny looking. Let's do that one, sure. That's tiny. Red. Hell yeah. I just like making my guns look dumb as hell. Sure. Oh, hell yeah. Are they so short? Thank me later. I heard she's good. Lewis in every Mika somebody, you know? Oh, really? Because I don't know. I assume every doll in this game is from GFL 1, right? There's no original to this game dolls, right? I have to assume that at least. Wait a minute, no. I need keys. You can evolve keys? What is that about, dog? What does that even mean? What are all these features? I've never touched any of this. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I need to go to her chips. Overburn? I feel like that's redundant considering everyone does overburn. Non-burn attributed dolls. Okay, so that's if you're not doing mono fire, which I am. That might be useful. Krolik was original, really? Oh shit. Overburn. Can you get her a key in the game? What do you mean? What key? Blue's key, rather. There's an social value and greater than or equal again 2. I don't know what that means. Merit do. Rank level or anything. Okay, so this ranks up her soldiers. That's probably. Oh, you know what? If I want all of them, I need to. If I want her gold, what's her gold thing do? Just attack boost and ultimate skill damage. It probably. For now, since I don't know what I'm doing, I'll just leave it at that. Wait, what is this for? What the heck? Wait, Florence doesn't even have this equipped. What the heck? Why not? There are so many new things that I just haven't touched at all. I forgot what thingos are called. What thingos called? Are you talking about these? Because these are keys. I'm assuming you're talking about these. I just don't know what you mean by her key specifically. Okay. Alright, I think that's enough of that for now. Let's go ahead and do the story. So this is, yeah, apparently this is a Neural Cloud collab. I didn't even realize that. Until, like, today. When I was making the thumbnail. LS11, let's do it. Can you see? What you're looking at is the consciousness digitalization interface, but you don't need to worry about that. Let me handle it. So I'm assuming this is the Neural Cloud stuff. Your mind will be digitized into Neural Cloud data, just like a doll would. Deep breaths, don't be nervous. You might feel a little sting from this. A familiar voice reverberates through my mind, the rhythmic beeping of the instruments surrounding me, lulling me into a vague drowsiness like a hypnotic metronome. Through the blur of the digitalization interface, I see a silhouette of gentle pink working away in front of the control panel. There's still no Persica in this game, huh? Persica. I forgot I named myself that. Don't think of necessary thoughts, you keep an eye on her metrics. Ah, yes. Why does this feel so familiar? An indescribable, suffocating feeling closes in around my throat. The image before me twists and distorts as if reality itself was on the verge of collapse. Exile, look. You're... Commander? Oh no, that's not good. Dr. Persica, stop the test immediately. Seriously, I told you not to think of necessary thoughts. Test done, you fish out of the pod. As the digitalization interface fades, that oppressive discomfort fades like a receding tide. The peace of darkness returns for a moment before the pod's door gradually opens, and with it streams of blinding salvation are delivered unto me. Huff, huff, huff. It's mailing. Commander, are you alright? I'm good. Breathing's just a little difficult. God, she still looks homeless. Great. I'll adjust the equipment once more. You ain't not much time, so we'll wait a little bit before you give it another go. I hope you'll do better this time, Commander. Dr. Persica, this isn't the Commander's fault. It's fine, Lewis. Percival was right in saying there isn't much time left. How it grows in the others. I peek at the command terminal station not far away. The dense error messages paint the screen a bloody red, leaving trails of fresh murder on the members of Groza's squad. Leader and the others are only getting worse. The virus is corroding their neural clouds. What of the Elmo? No good. Pailing's face darkens like an overcast sky, and I can only shake my head. A feeling of helplessness wells from deep within. Most of the Elmo's electronic controls are inoperable, but we may still work with mechanical means. Since we've not the manpower, making any precise maneuvers is simply impossible. However, I've hidden the Elmo within some ruins in the Yellow Zone for now, so there shouldn't be any major problems. Lewis reassures me and Mailing, passing me a warm drink. Commander, here's some coffee. Caffeine should help ease the discomfort from digitalization. Thanks, Lewis. Right, I forgot. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm back, Commander. Mailing, here's your coffee. Dr. Persic, I'll leave your coffee here by the controls. Without yeah, that is true, actually. Though, no, because it's not even that far behind China. Without as much as turning around, Persica continues to focus on adjusting the pod, as if the world that existed around her was of no consequence. Wow, this sure is a sophisticated cup of coffee. The froth on top looks like a tin soldier. I could definitely use a pick-me-up. Gulp. After a single sip, Mailing's entire body freezes as her expression teeters on the brink of losing control. Mailing. I failed to immediately intuit cause and effect, only taking a swig of the liquid in my cup instinctively. A wave of overwhelming sweetness explodes within my mouth like the universe born anew, eliciting soundless protest from both my throat and taste buds. Speaking of gacha, I wish I got into the beta. Are you kidding me? I was watching Bear play it this morning and it looks so goddamn fun. But no, didn't get into it. God damn. I got careless. It's fine, Mailing, you can spit it out. Yak, cough, cough, cough. What is this? It's like mop water with enough sugar to kill an elephant. Eh? Sorry, I instinctively made them according to Dr. Persica's taste. The sweetness, it's been a while. Amazed you can swallow that with a normal look on your face. I've had a lot of coffee like this before. Commander? No, it's nothing. Something that I should have been able to easily say remains lodged inside my throat, impossible to cough up. No matter how I delve into the dusty corners of my memory, I fail to grasp a reason that should be so obvious. A now erased shadow of something is entrenched in my memory. Enough chit-chat. I had a look over your data. Congratulations, Commander. Your data meets the minimum requirements for digitalize it. That's gonna kill me every time I try to speak it. We did have a minor incident just now, but it shouldn't interfere with your digitalization. Of course, if you don't want to feel that pain again, don't let your mind wander during the process. Persica puts down her terminal, downing the much too sweet coffee as if replenishing energy after using up too much of her brain power. Amazing. I stare into Persica, waiting for her to finish her coffee. She seems to pick up on my intent. What is it? Give it to me straight. Tell me why Groza's squad and the Elmo were infected with the virus while out in the field. Tell me why you made your way here. The moment we restored power, you contacted us directly and even came in person. That just isn't how you do things, Persica. Especially considering my current situation, you shouldn't be showing up here. How much has the infection progressed? Only up to level 2. No contact with 3 yet. Krollik and Colton are getting the worst of it. Their infection rates have both past 30% and they'll probably start intermittently shutting down soon. Then they'll go into sleep mode. Got it. Persica puts down her mug, sighing deeply. A week ago, 16 Lab observed a special virus that targets dull neural clouds. No artificial intelligence. It propagates extremely quickly, replicating by assimilating, absorbing, or replacing the data of dolls or AI. 16 Lab has given it the name of entropy. That matches its behavior as you've described it. Can it be removed? Not as of right now. 16 Lab, IOP, and 42 Lab, which Lewis is stationed at, are researching antivirus programs and firewalls. But this virus internally evolves according to the data it consumes, and the form it takes in every doll is unique. Researching every instance would be a Sisyphean task. If you can find a source and reverse engineer. Yes, that's one way. That's also where this piece of equipment comes in. Lewis will explain the rest. You You're the one accountable for this. It's your job. Persica returns to her coffee, closing her eyes and giving Lewis the floor. Where do I even start? Commander, have you heard of the Magracy Cloud? Magracy Cloud. Some kind of super advanced cloud storage. That interpretation isn't necessarily wrong. The Magracy Cloud is a super server that 42 Lab, where I currently am, is working on. With some fees and a somewhat complex request process, governments, enterprises, and individuals can all use it to store and process data. This, of course, includes 42 Lab's core project, Project Neural Cloud, which is inextricably linked with us dolls. Project Neural Cloud, the study and backup of doll neural clouds. This project is related to you, no? I suppose I'm a founding member of 42 Lab. Project Neural Cloud was named by me and an acquaintance. 16 Lab is nominally subordinate to 42 Lab, but isn't under its management. No wonder you're so invested. There's been a hitch with the Project Neural Cloud. Project Neural Cloud's research has long since been finished, and all of the data should have been sealed in Magracy by 42 Lab. But the origin of the virus, as determined by 42 Lab's investigation, was Magracy. Considering the trace of the virus is likely directly linked to Project Neural Cloud. 42 Lab delivered on how to handle the situation, but they're leaning towards directly resetting the server, destroying all of the corroded data in neural clouds. Brutal. Yes, but Dr. Persica doesn't agree with such measures. He suggested entering the cloud to collect the virus's source code to assist in the development of an antivirus. There aren't many supporters of this option in 42 Lab, though. Sending dolls or AI into the belly of the beast is tantamount to suicide. However, considering the importance of data that's stored in Magracy, doing a full reset is an option they did not come to terms with either. Conscious digitalization, I see now. So you plan to have a human enter the virus-ridden Magracy in a doll's place. Human consciousness are more resilient than a doll's neural cloud and can theoretically resist the virus for a short period. They are only more resilient. The damage caused by a major infection could be more severe than what a doll would sustain. So, Commander, you can turn down this request. Excuse me. How long can Gross and the others hold out with the way things are going now? I look at Persica. Only she can give me an answer for the question of a technical nature. If they remain in sleep mode, 3 days, 1 day otherwise. After a day, the virus will enter the level 3 and their neural data will be rewritten. And Leader and the others will never... The decision is yours. The risks are massive, and if you say no, I'll immediately leave to pursue another solution. I object. Why is she awake, dog? The empowered metal door is shoved open and Groza stumbles into the ops room with her exhausted frame in tow. Get me moving around. I'm alright. Well, no, actually. Commander, I object to you entering the cloud. Don't take risks for us. You have more important... Commander, safety is more important. Persica, I have one more question. Go ahead. Why me? The official answer, not every human is fit to enter the cloud. Mental fortitude and strong will are necessary for consciousness digitalization. The not-so-official answer, well, this is a neural class in 42 or 16 Lab, but a personal one for me. I need someone I can trust. Because I promised 2 important friends that I would protect Project Neural Cloud, Magracy, and things adjacent. Of course, there is another reason. I need someone who can cooperate with Lewis in the cloud. Lewis. As a member of 42 Lab, Lewis possesses a certain level of permissions in the cloud. For various reasons, her viral resistance is stronger than the average doll's. As Lewis's former superior, you should be able to work with her well enough, yes? Oh. I understand. Commander. In my current state, what do you think would happen if I lost all my dolls in the yellow zone? But... if I were to lose you, I may very well have nothing, not even the ability to leave with the Elmo. Since every path is filled with risks, I'll simply choose the one that aligns with my ideals most. First, I trust that you have prepared sufficient compensation. Naturally. I'll accept this request. Very well. This might be a personal request, but the Magracy Cloud is still subject to 42 Lab and IOP supervision. I don't think I need to elaborate on how sensitive your identity is. I'm honored to be the center of attention for so many. So you'll need to enter the cloud with a disguise. You'll have to take the role of someone else, so no one finds out who you are. You are who you are. It just so happens that Lewis and I have found someone in the 42 Labs database with the exact same name as you. Exact name. Yes, a coincidence to be sure, but a welcome one. When you say so, Lewis. Yeah, what a coincidence. Are you absolutely sure it's a coincidence? Persica does not grace my quick reply, only placing a silver pin in my hand. And this pin is a fabricated ID that'll allow you to be seen as someone else entirely in the cloud. But you'll have to watch your speed and mannerisms. From now on, you're to be referred to as a professor. We're actually just going... Okay, Neural Cloud, sure. Project Neural Cloud's Professor Skibbity. Hell yeah, that's me. So, I assume the events of Neural Cloud is, like, contiguous with this one then, huh? Why is there a skill issue thing at the bottom? Because there's a black bar that I can't get rid of, because the screen is smaller than the OBS window for some reason. So I put something down there. In a billowing tide of zeros and ones, the shape of the world twists and transforms into visceral shards. My body is ripped apart and put back together by formless forces, my consciousness drifting between my husk and the streams of data like a leaf upon the wind. Even the rhythm of breathing seems like a foreign thing now, left upon some faraway boundary beyond one's reach. Is this the world that dolls say? This is worse than a hangover. Twitch kind of diabolical not having an option to lower the quality. Wait, I don't manage my Twitch at all. I have no idea what's wrong with it. That coffee limits are gonna have me shooting blah blah blah. The moment I fully lose control of my body, a pair of warm hands land on my arm. Professor, can you hear me? There, but Highness. Why no, I have to be normal for this stream. Don't think about how data breathes or what shape your body feels like it's in, just leave it to instinct. As Lewis urges me, I take a deep breath, forcing myself to calm down. The tearing pain recedes like an ebbing tide, and the discomfort about my body eases greatly. I want to go through that ever again. My body still feels a little unwieldy. Looks like I'll need a little time to adjust. You don't seem very much impacted, Lewis. My neural cloud is made up of data in the first place. I don't need a conversion process. Conversion. Oops. I see. How is it working at 42 log? Back it again with the sleep helper. Ethan, I need you to be normal for this stream. I thought you would have returned to being a toy designer after leaving Griffin. Well, it wasn't quite what I expected, but some of the projects I've worked on in 42 lab are related to toys. I suppose I haven't dulled one bit either. If you want, I could... God damn it. Wow. If you couple to do that, okay. I'd be more than happy. ID verified 42 lab, Professor Skibbity. That is me. ID verified 42 lab doll, researcher Lewis. Active defense systems engaged. Welcome to Magracy Cloud. Looks like we'll have to go through this lengthy tunnel. Your neural data is more or less stable now. In approximately 3 minutes, we'll enter the Magracy Cloud for real. Lewis hesitates for a moment. She takes a deep breath and taking hold of my hand with a weighty motion. Please be careful, Professor. If things are looking bad, immediately log out and leave the rest to me. Humans are resistant to the virus, but there's limits to everything. Don't push yourself. Don't worry, I know my limits. Remember, your safety always comes first. What is that? No, we fight shit. I look towards the tunnel's end with Lewis. A strange purple light rushes towards us like a tidal wave, consuming the formerly methodical data streams. A data surge. Why is it here at the end of the tunnel? I do what she bids, trying to stabilize myself with Lewis's help. In but a moment, a raging data surge sweeps over us, swallowing us whole. This is bad. Don't let go. Ah. Lewis? Lewis. The furious wave tears us apart. I reach out desperately for Lewis, but the only thing my fingers touch are cold, icy shards of data. Her silhouette drifts further and further away in the purple tide until she disappears completely. Lewis, where are you? What's happening? We're getting stormed, I guess. By the data. Malevolent purple data clouds my vision as twisted data presses down on my mind, making it a struggle to even move. Persica, can you hear me? Persica. Lewis, answer me. I am only met with a dismayed, inspiring, busy tone. Neither Persica nor Lewis answer my call. What are you? An eerie voice pierces through the silent air, and an icy dread closes in on me. Who's there? Who are you? Why have you come? Are you that person? I try to establish the source of the sound, but there's no footing to be found in the endless streams. Lewis's voice is nowhere to be found, and I can't feel the presence of a single living thing next to me. Answer me. Who are you? When you're in the cloud, this is who you are. Don't forget that. Do not forget that you are the professor. I am the professor. Professor Skibbity. An uncomfortable atmosphere fills the void, the calm before the storm. I am seized by a sense of foreboding. I instinctively raise an arm, trying to fend off the unknown. Professor, huh? Found you. Welcome to a world of data. Yeah. Before I can react, a wild surge of data pounces on me like a great beast, carrying me into a bottomless abyss. My body is torn apart as my consciousness scatters in the stream, like my soul being flayed away from my body, plunging into endless darkness. My body, I can't. Surges of data collide with my consciousness, and I begin to lose grip of myself. Falling into nothingness, and the world begins to blur. There is no place for me here. I have to find an exit. Where's Lois? Where's the end of the tunnel? Who exactly am I? Consciousness comes and goes in the rapids of data, sometimes clear and sometimes murky. Finally, darkness arrives. Just as I'm about to be consumed by the waters, a familiar pink light pierces the gloom, tightly wrapping itself around me. There you are. Hold on to my hand. The voice is gentle and familiar, carrying with it the faint scent of coffee and a certain wildflower. Just who, no matter who it is, they would be my saving grace before I fade away. It's good, so good to see you again. Neural cocoon initialized. I'm assuming this is Persica, right? Or data Persica. I fully black out, entering an endless silent sleep. After some time, a soft sensation wakes me from the darkness. Come on, smile with me, and come embrace me. Side, so I let the flowers blossom and cast my seeds to the sky of accuracy. The gentle sound of singing stirs a familiar feeling in me, pristine as a tranquil dream. I totally forgot they had a weird crossover with Neural Cloud. By the commander. Wait, so did Neural Cloud actually have a club on their side as well? Where I tried to open my eyes, but I'm only greeted with darkness. Oh, you're awake. Don't be hasty. Your visual module isn't completely synced yet. Just a moment. A warm beam of light caresses my face, finally landing softly upon my eyes. Try opening your eyes now. I follow the voice's guidance, slowly opening my eyes. Excuse me. Light slips in through the gaps and the digitized world gradually becomes clear. Can you see? The source of the voice helps me up, and the world finally comes into vision as I adjust to the stinging light. Thanks, huh? Persica, yeah, it is Persica. No, okay. So this is just our side then. Who are you? I never imagined you make such an expression. The pink-haired girl before me was nothing short of identical to the Persica I'm so familiar with in appearance and garb. Well, I can see a couple of differences. But judging from the fact that she seemed well-adjusted, had prim and proper clothing, and had a different build altogether, I could never be more certain they weren't the same person. Been a long time since I put, yeah, same actually. If Dr. Persica knew what you were thinking right now, she'd send the contents of her mug straight into your face. Nice to meet you, Professor. I'm an AI research doll designed by Dr. Persica based on herself. My name is Persicaria. I'll be aiding you in resolving this virus crisis. A doll designed by Persica. Certainly a departure for some of the other dolls I'm familiar with. I'm the result of an early collaboration between Dr. Persica and another professor. I embody some of their more special beliefs. My field of study is artificial intelligence. After all, it would follow that I'm different from the other dolls you've seen. She's gloomy, bringing back my grumpy Persica. Yeah, no, this one is normal. That's crazy. I wasn't told I would have further support before I entered the cloud. I'm acting on my own volition. Dr. Persica was not made aware. I thought this was the best course of action. You are not a professional researcher hailing from 42 Lab, and are bound to be unfamiliar with the environment here. You know who I am. I only know that you are a trusted friend of Dr. Persica. That is enough for me. Beep. I hear the piercing, busy tone once again. While speaking to this doll who calls herself Persica, I attempt to contact Persica and Lewis on the outside again, receiving no response. When you entered the cloud, the virus interfered with the transport pathways. Communication between here and the outside world has been totally cut off. I cannot contact Dr. Persica either. Even the logout portal has been forcibly sealed shut by the virus. I attempt to go through the steps of logging out like I was taught before entering. Just as the doll before me says, though, the system fails to respond. I know that my word alone is hardly persuasive, but you must believe me, Professor. The doll named Persica takes my hand, her voice pleading. You're similar in appearance, but your disposition sure is different from hers. Whether it's because you just saved me, or my lack of other options, or my straight-up intuition, I'll be in your care, Persicaria. Thank you for your trust, Professor. But have you seen this other doll? Her name is Lewis. There was a strange voice in the tunnel too. Was that you? I didn't think it'd be her. Regrettably, I can't say I've come into contact with either Lewis or the voice you speak of. It was a critical situation, and I only found you amidst the streams. Considering that the tunnel's exit was scrambled by data streams, Lewis could have been sent to another sector. Far from a fantastic start. Lewis is quite familiar with the cloud, though. She'll likely be fine. I'll be keeping an eye out for Lewis's whereabouts as I assist you. Please do not worry. Got it. So how do you suggest we begin our investigation on the virus? We will need to ascertain exactly how dangerous the virus is and gather some information about the current state of the cloud. We do have an opportunity available. I can sense a large aggregation of operands ahead of us, most likely a nearby sector. If we speak to the agent there, we should be able to acquire some clues. And agents... Sectors of the regional units that Macro-C is composed of, each containing data of enterprises, groups, and even individuals. You can think of them as cities, each with different cultures. Agents are a catch-all term for AI programs in the cloud. The term includes both artificial intelligence and dull neural clouds. In collaboration with various enterprises, we provide customized agents for the clients of every leased sector. The agents are then used for research and data management purposes. The indigenous people of this world, I suppose. The Rossum sector is up ahead. Though the operand fluctuations here are very strange. They must be under a virus attack, no doubt. Allow me to share what I can observe with you. Persicari taps lightly and a moving image unfurls before me. The strange purple organism flails its tentacles, bringing ruin however it pleases, sending fragments of data scattering in all directions. Agents desperately flee from ruin to ruin, their despairing cries shattering the cloud's usual sounds. The firewall's been breached. Someone save us. My leg, it hurts, I can't move. Don't worry, I'll help you. The firewall in this sector's been breached already. If this continues, the agents will be devoured. The tool Dr. Persica gave me... What? The tools Dr. Persica gave me are for extract data from virus-afflicted corpses, right? Yes, only by destroying actual virus entities can we safely extract core data. If we were to play it safe, we could instead find entities that stray from the rest of the group. If that's the case, there's only one thing left to do. I check my sidearm. It's cold, metal, still realistic to touch even in the cloud. A reassuring sense of familiarity. Come with me, Berserkaria. Yeah. Already on the move, though you were never one to hesitate on such matters. It was good to fight alongside you again, Professor Skibbity. That's me. I am Professor Skibbity. I suppose I could use Lewis for this. Where is she? Wait, where is she? What the heck? There she is. How does it decide who gets 10 dolls? What the heck? Is it just the ones next to her? Oh no, what happened? Not the fucking the missile hordes. Oh man, they're there, it's fine. There's no problem. Actually, I'll do you first. So then I can apply debuff. Actually, this will just kill, that's even better. I probably should have done this on heroic. Oh well. Actually, I don't even know if I can do heroic. I've never actually tried, but I figure at least my Cheongju team is strong enough. Since I have Red Max, dupes. We just do nothing, I guess. You're so dullable. I don't even remember, honestly. Because I barely remember how the game even played. It was like just auto, right? What does this do? Connect. Shorthand. Whatever you say. Oh, I don't have enough range. Oh no, I did. Nice. Everyone, leave me. Go. I'm not leaving you behind. The crippled agent holds her main legs and her arms rolled up beneath the remnants of a building. Her fans putting her all into rescuing her, but she can do precious little to move aside the colossal collapsed wall before her, futilely clawing away at its chunks. Scree. Help. No, I have to pick up my weapon. My hand's shaking. What do we do? Someone help us, please. Bang. As the purple creature winds up with its tentacles and prepares to tear the agent asunder, my bullet accurately strikes the end of its limb, spraying twisted fragments of code into the air. Scree. Pick up your weapon. Protect yourself. Alice lid. With blade in hand, Persicaria covers the agent with one hand, leaving the virus apart with the other. The creature body shatters into countless shards, fading into motes of scattered data in the air. It was an auto chest. They appeared in Area 5 and started another. Okay, I think I might have gone to them then at that point. Because I'm pretty sure I got to Chapter 5, or Area 5. The monster, it's gone. Everyone have a look at the message sent via public channels. Those who are wounded but can still move immediately relocate to location A1 and is currently free of virus activity. Those who are not wounded, pick up your weapons. Protect those among you who cannot move freely as well as yourselves. We will handle the virus. Our commands spread through public frequencies in the form of data, instilling an iota of order in the previously chaotic sector. Some agents begin to respond to my commands, converging on the assembly point, but many agents are still yet to recover from the terror. The agents in the sector all look like children. Animal ears, too. Those are these children's neural dampers. They're used to secure and control their neural growth. Are you alright? Don't hurt me. It's alright, come have these operands. Persicaria crouches, summoning a gentle white light in her palm. The soothing operand flows into the agent's wounds. With a few flashes, the agent's damaged leg visibly mends. As a piece of data falls back into place, the agent's expression goes from one of pain to one of calm. It's alright, it's over. What's your name? H3061, who are you? We're here to help out the cloud. See who I have here? This is Project Neural Cloud's professor. Area 6, which is more fun, please. I think I just stopped playing after I got absolutely bodied in one of the stages, in one of the things we couldn't progress, because I didn't really pull. As the little agent looks at me expectantly, I lightly nod as a peculiar sense of responsibility arises from deep down. Yes, I am. Hooray, it's a professor. Ivan's professor, Project Neural Cloud's professor. The public channel, previously swelling with despair, suddenly erupts with a rippling shout. The Professor Lewis told us about. It's a professor, she's here to help. Ooh. The sector leaps into exact, rigorous action, departing from its chaos just a moment ago. The agents followed the orders dutifully, moving methodically, actively striking back at the scattered virus entities. They turned the situation on its head. The agents have always admired humans, and 42 less professors nothing short of a legend here. Our entrance into the sector just then has already convinced many of them with action. I just didn't think they would believe me to be the professor so quickly. They read your signature, and the cloud signatures are a core part of identifying what something is. The agents are moving towards A1. There are 5 entropics remaining, and they seem to have caught on to our plans. They're approaching the group of agents, and so intercept them before they get in range. Understood. We move quickly, traversing the sector's ruins. I fire shots towards the sky, the bullets trail shining like flares that draw the virus's attention. They're on the move in the block next to us. 2 o'clock. They should be able to pierce through at this range. With Persicaria's guidance, I gradually grasp combat in the cloud. The cloud simulates the real world using operands. Both offense and defense are directly related to operands. Bang. Just as I imagined, the bullet pierces the building before me, scoring a lethal hit on the virus behind it. One left then. Watching as Persicaria easily takes down 2 other entropics, I immediately begin to search for our final target. Freak. Professor, careful. Now, wielding both blades, Persicaria swiftly takes a position in front of me. With a great commotion, a pair of tentacles penetrate the wall, striking up sparks against her blade. Same tactics I used. Get back. I pulled the trigger several times, laying down covering fire as we retreat. Boom. With another fierce strike, the wall crumbles into operand dust, revealing the final virus's twisted visage. This one's different from the others. It has a degree of intelligence. There's an incredible amount of data inside it, so its behavioral patterns are more complex. Professor, watch out. Boom. The wall before us fully collapses, unable to sustain blow after blow. Persicaria grabs my coat, pulling me away from the danger in the nick of time. The virus's tentacles sweep forward like whips, leaving hideous marks upon the floor. Scream. The tentacles strike at us with a storm's fury, forcing us back. Fast, ferocious, multiple simultaneous angles of approach. If these weren't tentacles but bullets, this feeling is oddly familiar. A strange sensation arises, and my mind can't help but wonder. Oh, she can't be here. She's with Frostfall. Who? Someone he knows. Persicaria, how bait it stacks. You find a moment to strike. Professor. Alright, please be careful. I quickly move from cover to cover, evading while ducking and rolling. I pull the trigger, attracting the virus's attention with a hail of bullets. Its body contorts as it turns to me, drawing back its tentacles to either side of its body like coiled springs. Look out. Oh. That was close. A razor-sharp tentacle brushes past my face, leaving a minuscule wound from which offerings begin to bleed. But that moment of distraction determined the battle's outcome. Sorry. They seemed to notice that something is amiss, quickly turning about. Persicaria had already approached like a ghost, placing her hand upon its head and directing a white stream of data into its core. Global intrusion initiate. Freak. The virus's body unceasingly writhes and convulses as the white stream of data flows into it from Persicaria's palm as if it were suffering great pain. Apologies. With a flash of steel, Persicaria's blade accurately severs all of the virus's tentacles. Its body, laden with wounds and tropic, falls to the ground like a sack of potatoes, no longer able to react. Target incapacitated, data remains intact. Professor, now's the time. I quickly produce the instrument Persicaria prepared for extracting data, stabbing it into the virus's body. The device boots up with a humming sound, extracting data like a fluid as the progress bar quickly fills up. Looks like Persicaria's gadget works fine. Virus analysis complete, data insufficient. Encrypted module detected, decryption complete. Experimental serial number SICO212 on semi-biological carapaces and bionic brains. Artificial blood and prosthetic heart research priorities. Device is actually another stream of data. Semi-biological carapaces and pain similar to humans. This data is so familiar. Another, even stronger sensation of familiarity arrives. The feeling that this virus isn't a simple string of malicious code, but a T-doll holding a shotgun. Because who are you? Even your combat style is the same as yours. Who will we be talking about? You're back. Everyone missed you. Looking all proper really does suck. Oh, Lind. Hurts. Can't move. This body's a pain in the ass. It's alright. We'll meet again soon. Yes, sir, careful. The formerly immobilized virus begins to struggle, swinging a regrown tentacle at me. Persicaria is a step ahead, pinning the creature to the ground and driving a blade into its core, ending its existence. Persicaria, you're here too. Yes, sir. The final cryptic laugh the virus body fades into particles. Its data signature finally disappears, the creature's existence spent. Signal lost, it's gone for good. Looks like this job won't be easy. Wait, so was it actually corrupted Lind? Because I know she's playable in this game, so, like, oh, what's going on there? This is going to be a long thing. That was just the first note, man. Holy shit. No, there's no response from the system. Nothing from either Miss Lewis or the commander. Even my permissions are locked down. Has the cloud become a black box yet again? Goodness, how's the situation at 42 Labs? For you. They detect the change in the cloud too. Your smoke and mirrors might not do the job for much longer. Who's playable? Lind. Because it's implied that that virus was the corrupted Lind, but I know she's playable in this game, so I don't know how that works. Perhaps canceling this mission is the safest option. With perms locked down, we can initiate a forced logout from the outside. If we unplug the pod... No. If the pod malfunctions, the commander's consciousness won't be able to return to reality. It might even be confined to the cloud forever. But how? Then the commander... There's nothing we can do. I've tried every backup communication protocol we have. Even 16 Labs emergency channels, none of them work. The cloud is sealed better than we imagined, or maybe the virus is strengthening itself. She only has herself to rely on in there. All we can do is believe in her. A deathly silence sinks over the room, the red lights upon the screen blinking in like frantic heartbeats. Goodness, help tie down the people at 42 Lab for me. Alien, keep an eye on the commander's metrics. Until Groza to prepare to survey the surroundings. I've got a bad feeling. Professor, please respond. Can you hear me? This is Lewis. No matter how many times Lewis calls, the only answer she receives from her terminal is silence, with the occasional low hum of the data streams. No good. I can't get through to either the professor or Dr. Persicaria. This is what happened back in the funnel. I'm not quite where I expected to arrive. Playable 8 12 is GF1 hard. Yeah. I mean, I didn't know that, but I know she's playable. I'm trying to figure out like how this works, how this collab works. Like, I'm assuming it's canon, right? Surely. But I'm assuming her data just wasn't completely corrupted or something. A sudden turn of events throws Lewis into panic. She paces back and forth in the empty wilderness, balling her hands into fists and trying to restore order in her mind. She takes a deep breath and slaps her own cheeks sharply, forcing herself to calm down. The Njord sector should be right up ahead. I'm sure the professor's trying to gather intelligence and meet up with me. So I should just do the same as the professor, Lewis's steps gradually slow, looking at the sector before her in disbelief. Are you kidding me? This is the Njord sector, right? A great opening had been torn, open in the once formidable sector walls, constructed brick by brick from data. Its edges are broken and dilapidated as if gnawed upon by some titanic beast. Purple entropic fluid seeps from the gaps. The fallen bodies of irises litter the ground, the gnarled remnants of the tentacles still lightly convulsing. Countless agents are strewn about the place, their bodies frozen like puppets cut from their strings. Terror is writ over many of their faces. Everyone. Lewis quickly approaches, guardedly surveying the surroundings. She carefully navigates the virus remains, scanning the destroyed sector. The formerly prosperous digital avenues covered with cracks. The buildings that once were thoroughly toppled. Slumbering or dead agents can be seen around every bend and corner, filling the air with an indescribable heaviness. Operands all drained, data all consumed, and everyone's neural clouds. Can anyone hear me? Anyone, doesn't matter who. I'm here. Yes, I'm here. Don't be scared, I'll find a way to save you. Let me take a look at your wounds, hold on. Hearing that there's still agents remaining in the sector, Lewis rushes to the little agent's side without hesitation. He crashes down next to them, lightly propping up their broken body. The agent's lower body has already been grievously damaged, with apparent still flowing from the wounds. Even at this moment, the little agent still holds onto a tattered doll for dear life. Your doll protected me. Why is it so cold? Why can't I lift my hand? Where are you? I can't see you. It's alright, close your eyes and rest a little. I'll be here. I'll be with you. I'll transfer you some operands. Hold on, okay? Lewis's hand lightly brushes away the dust and code fragments on the agent's face, trickling her own operands in to try and stabilize the agent's neural cloud. But it did little good against the severity of the situation, and the agent's signs of life only continued to slip away. When I wake up, could you take me to see your new toys? It's been so long. Everyone wants to see your toys. It's so cold and so tired. The agent's hand falls to the ground powerless. She lies in Lewis's lap, silent. Yeah, I will. Leave the rest to me. Lewis picks up the toy on the ground, placing it back in the agent's hands. She breathes in deeply, fighting back the tears, and turns back towards the ruins. Stop hiding. You might look a little different, but you're nothing but the same. I know you're hiding in the liquid entropy. Show yourself. Reek. Shh. A sinister purple fluid appears from under the ground, squirming as if it were alive. Dozens of virus entities emerge from within, their tentacles flailing in the air as they fully surround Lewis. The bodies gleam with a strange light. In their eyes is a burning hunger for Lewis's neural cloud. I'm genuinely, seriously angry. I'm never ever going to forgive you. For these children, for the cloud, I won't let you harm anyone else. Okay. Well, I mean, surely this should be difficult. The invisible ones are annoying. Can I hit both of these guys? Yeah. Two, three, four. Probably counter. Or follow up, rather. some more. Very nice.
わかった。一緒に遊ぼう。
Return or limit only. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, so. Probably wait there, I guess.
私？
Yeah. It's an awkward angle for her skill.
一緒に遊ぼう。わかった。
Wait. Oh, there we go.
今だ。よい。わかった。わかった。
Easy. Easy peasy. Next. Lois grips her LMG tightly, its muzzle spewing great tongues of fire, sending bullets forth like rain. The horde around her emits an ear-splitting shriek, madly swinging their tentacles in an attempt to break through her defenses. Lois is a step faster. Dodging an oncoming attack with a sidestep, she sprays her weapon, turning the closest virus into Swiss cheese. Liquid entropy spills forth, corroding ground and filling the air with a putrid smell of data breakdown. Still got scratched. Not trying to gather any data at all on the virus like this. There's just too many of them. Lois clenches her teeth. Her options were being consumed far too quickly in continued combat, but neither her emotions nor logic would allow her to back down. And if you were leaving this place alive, Lois avoids another attack with the practice movements, reaching out and grabbing a tentacle. If it's too much consumption, then screw the gun. Don't underestimate the strength of a toy designer. Lois easily throws the man-sized virus into the air like a shot-put ball. The entropic lands with a great impact in the middle of the pack, causing a degree of chaos among them. Neural limit is removed, let's get it over with. With concern for her own safety discarded, Lewis turns the fight into a slaughter. That should be all of them. Lewis scans the surroundings as she catches her breath. The viruses had been taken down, save for a scarce few incapacitated on the ground, their tentacles powerlessly twitching as they hum weakly. It's finally over. At least I didn't use that much ammo. If I gather some data from these viruses, that should help with developing an antivirus quickly. If the professor's still waiting for me, I'd better hurry up. Alright, let's start with you. Lois leans down by the closest virus, taking out the sampling instrument Dr. Persico provided and preparing to use it on the virus. Did I just hear Lewis? Lois takes an immediate step back, almost dropping the instrument in her hand. Ooh. The virus snarling grows clearer, carrying a bizarre familiarity. Back. Low-order entropics can talk. Its voice grows clearer and clearer, no longer simple growling. It calls out with this twisted voice, suffused with the echoes of something. Lois begins to fall into a daze. The voices twist and transform in her head, turning into a gloomy, introverted, and ever so slightly lazy voice. Everyone's been waiting for you. I've been waiting for a long time. The newest mecha model helped me design one, Lois. Mecha? No, this voice is Croquet's. Lewis's eyes open wide, staring straight at the virus remnants. It had already been destroyed, though, so where was the sound coming from? Oh, the gray one. I'm gonna go poke around the sector next door. I've made a couple new discoveries. So, viral established, verifying, running the search. Lewis, do you need my help with analyzing the virus's data? All of this? That can't be possible. How are you? Lewis's voice begins to tremble. She takes a few steps back, her gaze gliding across the dissipated virus data fragments on the ground. Is there a mini game of this event like from the pre? There was a mini game. I didn't really look into it. I'll hop into it after this node. Before Lewis's very eyes, the remnants on the ground began to morph, taking on the shape of various people. Why are you just standing around? Everyone's been waiting for you. Come on, we got a cloud to rebuild. Can't be. Professor, that's impossible. Okay, so they're just mimics and they're not actually the original. Nothing is impossible. Come home with us, Lewis. We're all waiting for you. Boom. An indigo beam of light suddenly burst forth from the shadows, penetrating Lewis's jaw. Okay, well. The sudden pain makes her jolt as her vision begins to blur. What? Why does it hurt so much? Bro, you got shot through the chest. What do you mean, why does it hurt so much? What? Belka. How much of this is there? Holy shit. Oh, it's not that long, actually. Huh. I was expecting way more. Because usually these have like 10 or 20, or 10 or 15 nodes. I can do this on heroic, I think. Wait, the mini game is this thing, which NC said, okay, so did not mean to click on it. Okay, it's just it's just the neural cloud mini game. We're not gonna do this right now though. That's kind of funny that they'd actually just have the mini game be the original. Alright. Ends in February. Or no, 28th. So I'm thinking, hang on. So I'm trying to parse out how much time I have for this. Because I don't think I'm going to complete the story tonight. I'll probably save it. Okay, we're gonna go probably halfway in. What are there? 9 plus 4, 12 nodes. We'll go to 6 tonight, I think. Alright, LA13. Search for clues. Wait, I want her to about this. I want to see if I can at least do it. Challenge. Oh, it's just a battle, or does this not include the story stuff? No, it does. Professor, we're about 30 minutes from our target. Let's rest here for now. While physical limitations such as stamina may not exist here in the cloud, one can still feel fatigue. You're right, let's stop here for now. We'll continue in 10 minutes. If the operant spike in their area really was caused by combat, then it likely would have been Lewis in combat or a sector under attack from the viruses. No matter the case, we must make sure that we are prepared. Here, try this. Maple coffee chocolate, made from operands, laid with recovery. Persicaria passes me a delicately packaged chocolate. The word Choco is printed on it in an extravagant font. Is that the brand? Reminds me of a doll who's fond of these. I take a bite. The aroma of chocolate and baked coffee beans blooms in my mouth, immediately waking my taste buds as a warm stream of operands flows into my neural cloud. The sweetness is intense as syrup quickly washes away the chocolate's richness, making me frown for a moment. It's an oddly familiar sensation. It's not a sugar. Be sure to take after Persica. I'm still rather reserved in comparison to her, though I did add 10 more sugars to my coffee recently. The taste isn't the important thing, though. The operands inside can quickly repair minor damage to neural clouds. That did the job. Thanks, Persicaria. I flexed my arms and shoulders just as Persicaria said, and the feeling of heaviness had left my body. Was something on your mind on your way here? Or was it the advice the children gave you? Or is it just the state of the cloud right now? Your personality is a ways off from the real Persica's. Wouldn't have said the thing even if she'd noticed. Dr. Persica is just not good at expressing herself. I can't help but smile knowingly at the sight of Persicaria trying to maintain her counterpart's image. It's as you say, both her instructions on the matter and the state of the cloud have me worried. But what's really on my mind is the data in this device. Before I left Rossum, an agent gifted a little device to me. A miniature data terminal glistening with protective blue light holding their precious experimental data. Professor, here's our experimental data. The virus hasn't touched this one bit. It's as safe as can be. Why give this data to me? You can take this data out, Professor. Our mission will be complete. In the cloud, it should be only us agents and Rossum were still active. I don't think we have the operants to help. I don't think we have the operands to hold out for much longer. It's not time to give up yet. If you rally your advantage, you should be able to resist the attack. Yeah, we won't give up. But if Cloud is ever truly devoured by the virus, so long as you take this data out, our research can help future agents. Speaking of, the research data we had from the very beginning, was that what the agents had left for us, or after whatever crisis they had encountered? Jesus, I can't read right now. So please, Professor, help us get this data out. Maybe our research will be able to help more people in the future. Prescaria, what exactly are Magracy and Project Neural Cloud? I only knew that it was a research project for doll neural clouds, but both virus and data from agents had me thinking. I activate the terminal, and a dense layer of data immediately covers the entire screen. These reports originate from various neural models, describing experimental data with a web of complex interweaving graphs and code. Analysis on neural separation between Security 2.0 mass-produced cat-style domestic security robot and robotic feline. Report on the CMSL streamer doll models language capabilities. Jesus Christ. A neural disruption repair record for a certain Butler 36 made doll, and a report on neural limiter overload for juvenile looking. Wait, hang on. I know these. So the cat style is I forget her name, the blonde one, right? The streamer doll is the one with the pink stripe in her hair. I do not remember their names. Butler 36 is Enter LC. And the caregiver, I'm assuming, is what's her name? The child with the gray hair. The one that's a sniper in this game. I can't say I've seen these reports before, but I'm familiar with these dolls. To my knowledge, they've never revealed to me anything about Project Neural Cloud. These dolls still well. Because of circumstances in reality, I've been forced to separate from some of them temporarily. But some of them have met up with me again despite the danger. And those that I have not yet encountered again, I'm sure we'll meet up again in the future. Really? That's good. It's true that those dolls you are familiar with participated in Project Neural Cloud. Possibly before they took on the forms you are more familiar with now. The goal of Project Neural Cloud is to back up their neural data of autonomous dolls in the cloud. This preserves the data in the case that the doll's frame is damaged, reducing losses. An accident occurred during the process, though, and a significant portion of data was somehow lost. 42 Lab refers to this as the wipe-off incident. Lost? Then what about this cloud ring? In a sudden turn of events, 42 Lab managed to recover part of the lost data with Dr. Persica's help, re-establishing the Magracy super server. Though the whereabouts of the original agents and doll data are still unknown. Unknown whereabouts? Stolen, maybe. 42 Lab hasn't reached any conclusion in regards to that. To investigate the matter further, 42 Lab even recalled some of the dolls that participated in the project. It remains true that the data was lost after being uploaded, so theoretically those dolls would have no clue what happened either. Just as Persicaria begins to explain further, her expression changes slightly. She scans our surroundings alertly, the peace here disrupted by a discordant hum. Looks like we've stayed a little too long. Burgle. Purple fluid begins to proliferate around our feet as if it were alive, with the earth slightly shaking in its wake. Dark purple viruses emerge from the ground one by one, their tentacles wriggling and eyes shining with the red hunger. Limited in number as they may be, they spread out around us, nevertheless, trying to surround us from all directions. Fighting against them on open ground is unfavorable for us. We shouldn't get tied up here. Yes, please follow me. Now we fight. Now we fight. Oh wait, this is actually supposed to be difficult. Maybe we don't use her for this then. Probably a healer, right? Where is... there she is. Has any other doll showed up? In the story, no. So far it has just been Persica and what's her name? Lewis. Oh, they're tanky. Alright. The overburning. I don't even think it's necessary. Bro, why did they have so much health? Fuck me, man. Is it just being ages? Yeah. Yeah, okay, we can't do heroic. Chunky just fucking died, dog. The hell was that? Nope, 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 fucking nope. I was not expecting them to be that strong. That's crazy. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. I was not expecting that much. Fucking hell. Alright, we've read the story. Alright. Alright, we're back to curb stomping, it's fine. The hell was that, man? They just one-shot you, what are you supposed to do? We're talking, yeah. Fuck no. What literally, what do you do? They just one-shot you. Huh? You see what I'm... Yeah, man. What? This fucking game, dog. Apparently, I'm doing something wrong, because if that is the standard, I am not meeting it. Holy shit. It's okay. It's alright. We will just be fucking easy mode chuds. It's alright. I don't think she can reach anyone else. It's fine. Do them, dog. Collab accurate in tropics. Yeah, actually though, these guys fucked us up bad. Oh, they fly too. That's fantastic. I love that. Let's shoot it. Is AoE. Can we get more food? Wait. Oh, this one only hits one? I thought she had AoE, man. Is it just her ult? I guess so. Yeah, 13 or 2 rather. Oh, target might die. Nope, nope, they're not targeting it. Thank God. Nope, it's dead. Fuck me, man. Let's go back. How am I losing on easy? That's fucked up. Go back. Nope, nope, further back, further back. Realistically, I should just restart, but who fucking cares? Alright, so we just gotta kill these things before they kill the robot. It's fine. Oh right, I gotta shoot again. Better bring rifle units now, yeah. I hate Macchiato. Macchiato's my only rifle unit, I think, that's actually usable. I have Nagant, but like I don't think she's very good. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter for this, but still. this dude to not die, so, Truha, do your thing. There we go. Oh fuck. This is... I was under entropic attack, I think. Oh, it's Lewis. What are you doing here? That's Jeng Yu. Chris is trying to get us all together, saying she has something important to announce. Sis and the others are off already. Come on, let's go. Jeng Yu grabs my arm without another word, dragging me towards the light. As the light in the distance approaches, I finally see clearly where I am. The Oasis and everyone. I remember, it's that day. Everyone in the Oasis, and on Magracy I have an important announcement. From today onwards, I'd like to ask everyone to take good care of your research project and data. We will be sealing this data. After that is complete, Magracy will be conducting a second wipe-off. This plan was agreed on by the Professor and us, representing the greater Sanctifiers, Sector Administrators, Exiles, and the Guardians. It has been a difficult decision, but it is the best option left to us. Priscari's words are make waves in the crowd. Rudol's agents, even Sanctifiers, the arrival of the day remained difficult to accept, prepare as they might. That's still going to be the way it goes. I guess it's the best we can do. A second wipe-off will decide the fate of the cloud. It's time we said our goodbyes. Oh dearie, it looks like I'll have to note down the mythology for the serums I created with Nat and the others. Yeah, I still have to hand over a few of those to the other me. We'll get to go back to reality though. I wonder if the real me is still with Sis. Even if we aren't together in reality, the connection between us remains. You expect me to tag along too? Excited at the prospect of returning to the real world, the good friends begin to contemplate how they will continue their life. Fan's the greatest streamer of all time is about to make a return. Puro, that's her name. I think your fans are all gone, Puro. It's been a long time, you know. Betty. Send trust in my beloved, hell yeah. You got that right. How did you say? No, none of that. But we're all dodging one topic. Is this really okay? Lewis? We can return to reality because we're special, but Persicari and the others... Lewis, this is for the sake of... I know it's because we have to get back to the real world, that's something only we can do. But Angela and Imhotep still have their own dreams. This world still needs the research of Earhart and Genuine too. Wait, Imhotep? I don't know these names. Oh, right, that one. I had that one. Persicaria, Anna, Sol, Croak, and the others, they want to be with that person too. But only we will get to. Is that really alright? I still remember the question I asked that day. We are special because we are on our way to do something only we can do. Because in another world, we're... What exactly? Who are you? It isn't fair, is it? A familiar deep voice coils around my neural cloud, whispering straight into my ear. The vista of the plaza before me begins to twist and transform. The sunlight dims, and purple shadow creeps forth from the edges of the oasis. I mean, am I wrong? You can still see those important to you in the real world. Even if you're separated, you still exist in the same world. But what of those dolls and agents who will be left in the virtual world? They've already been forgotten, nothing more than digital dust. Last bit in our head was MacD, both her and her weapon just got one tap and 10 times and called it a day. Fucking hell, man. That won't do, you know. But MacD was a long time ago, Jesus. Especially since you being a member for the lab, coming to the club by yourself time and time again. You haven't even been together with her these past 10 years. Those lonely days, the unfulfilled promises. Are you really so special? Is that really worth giving up everything here in the cloud? No, that's not it at all. Especially with 10 years of separation between you and her in another world, those lonely days, the unfulfilled promises. The second wipe-off was an utter mistake, you see. It was not done to protect anything. It was a betrayal. Now it was protect everyone in the cloud, and her in the real world, too. Look at her now. Have you protected her? You're wrong. We see as you're struggling. Admit the truth. I have Klukai. Yes. This place is where she truly belongs. No war, no inequity, no oppression. A cloud that exists only for her. A perfect utopia. The voice forces itself into her head with a magical splendor. The figure before her begins to blur. Her friend smiles, contorting. Memories come flooding back like the rising tide. The pain of separation, of unrealized dreams and promises, all weighing down on my mind. Come aid me. Help keep her here. Keep her here. Yes, Lewis, I need your help. No way. You read my memories. The neural image you showed me just then doesn't line up with how everyone I used to actually be. You're a virus. Seriously? Just what made you realize? Only you were as stupid as a data would indicate. Lewis. Why not just Klukai everything it makes me? I don't know how to build around Klukai. Like, I don't know what team she wants. Because the only team I've actually built in this game is the fire team. And a little bit of the water team. I have no idea how to build for Klukai. If I could react, a razor sharp tentacle penetrates my chest. Pain surges through my body like an electric current. My vision rapidly blurs as the illusion of the oasis crumbles into purple void. Like, she's built and everything, it's just I don't know what team to put her in. It's a shame that you never told me where all this specialness meant, but it's no matter, she's already here in the cloud. Don't worry, leave the professor to me. You'll see each other soon. Oh. Alright, I need to use the restroom real quick. Give me a one. Corrosion just slaps some corrosion attachments. Usually just run into them with the shields up. Really, that's it? Alright, I'll do that. Easy. Confirm. LS12, I think, is where we stop, since that should be the halfway point if we include these storage nodes. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 5. Actually, 8. Oh, that's 8 nodes actually. Okay, probably around 6. 5. I feel like getting tired. Fuck no. I'm so tired. Okay. I didn't think our plans would be disrupted this much. I just wanted to break out of this encirclement, but we didn't force to take such a roundabout route. Is this the sector where we detected traces of combat before? Yes, but it feels far too quiet. I can't detect signatures of any agents or viruses nearby. We were attacked by a significant number of viruses when we were about 10 minutes away from the sector, but there's not a single hint of activity here. Yeah. We should keep our wits about us while we move, Persicaria. Yes. The metal forged buildings stand like silent glass, not a trace of life present in their cold, steely aura. Dense vestiges of battle mar their exteriors. These traces can't have been made while fighting viruses. They're too orderly. They work the work of human weapons, more like. I examined the bullet marks in the sector with my hands. These indents must have been here for a long time. Even right next to them, I cannot detect the smell of smoke at all, only an aged metallic rust. I've inspected the surroundings. No signs of entropic activity here that I can find. But at the same time, there have been no traces of agent activity here either. I'm trying to access this sector's database, but that'll take some time. Let's have a look in the center of the sector. Stay alert. I've got a bad feeling. We proceed along the Ferris roads within the sector, still not a trace of anything living to be found. There are only the marks left by various bullets, bolts, and arrows here, as if no being ever lived in this sector. But as we delve deeper, I see a variety of things that shouldn't exist in this world. Why is all of this here? In the exact center of the sector, various war machines stand light up next to each other. Machines I've seen plenty of times. Dinergate, Cyclops, Neobrute, Typhon, and the imprinted firearms of T-Dolls. I think I have a good idea what this sector of research is focused on. The military industrial sector, Cyclopes. This was a sector launched by Svarog, mainly used for the research of military products. As the products of the sector worked on were shut down, this became a place for storing military technology of the past. Persicaria finally breaks through the sector's firewalls, accessing the relevant data. Not just government tech, but bounty hunter and Varjager gear too. Even this stuff is here. My brow furrows as I peruse combat records between the Elmo and the Varjagers. No, it's not just the Elmos. All sorts of records from 2060 onward are collected here. Combat rating, tactical analysis. I can't help but be a bit disturbed watching my own past be tagged and marked by others. Does the content of the research here bother you? No, I just think there isn't much value in studying this. And in this data, there's too many people who shouldn't be involved. All they are in these reports are strings of data. Not even their names are here. I had no plans of telling Persicaria that what I really wanted to say, but I subconsciously reveal some of my emotional discontent. She very sharply detects this. That is just data. The moment it is recorded, it can no longer be what the agents here in the cloud focus on. Persicaria presents a new set of data to me. If you're not interested in the military-related data, you can have a look at these. These projects are more civilian and might help ease your mind somewhat. Disaster Rescue Doll research records. Research findings on a new emergency response rescue doll based on the FF Alpha firefighting doll and SRT-8 emergency rescue doll. All parts and modules are made using temperature-tolerant materials. Better resistant to moisture and high temperatures, lowers the likelihood of short circuits or shutdowns in underwater or high temperature environments. This operation model was subsequently modified into a T-Doll imprint model CZ75. Another familiar name appears, and the image of a small yet resolute red-haired doll appears in my head. Faye. Another doll you recognize. Yes, but in different circumstances. Last time the dolls I knew were the subjects being studied, this time she's the result of research. She never spoke to me much of her time as an emergency responder. Dolls of her model are mostly retired from the line of duty now anyway. As far as I know though, her data was used in the creation of the next generation of rescue dolls. There's even a research report on a field medic doll. His signature. Let me have a look. Oh. UL nurses' treatments methods were somewhat aggressive, and its neural cloud displayed a variety of unpenetrated. It's Florence. However, its technological prowess was overwhelming. Its neural samples and technological data were employed in the development of new era field medic dolls. CZ, you had that? Yes, I do. She has bleed in this game, right? I don't know. Are there any other bleed characters? I feel like she's the only one I've seen who does bleed. Yeah, the fucking tactical axe. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Only somewhat aggressive. I can certainly believe that later models sampled her data. The newer models are a lot better behaved than her. Looks like you've had your fair share of difficulties too. Are you feeling any better than before? Compared to emotionless military records, these are a lot more relaxing to peruse. It's good to know this world still researches fields unrelated to conflict and intrigue. Health, materials, military industrial, disaster response. It might be called a military industrial sector, but its scope sure is diverse. Where did the agents here go though? I didn't find any sign of virus tag in the database. It used to be a scope bag. Yes, I remember that. Oh, is it a flashlight in this game? I remember it being a scope back in GF1 because I just thought it was the funniest shit. Like, what are you supposed to do with that, man? Even if researchers here ceased, it shouldn't be completely empty. Did they retreat before the incoming attack, or did their defenses immediately fail? Neither of these two options line up with what we observed previously. Just who was fighting here? As Professor Carrier said, we could find no traces of fighting at the coordinates where we detected the spikes previously. Could we get a more exact location of that fighting? I'm trying. Professor, I found a doll's neural data. I think it's Lewis. Come on. Oh, we're finally saving her. Through the steel jungle, we arrive at the sector center, a great plaza that starkly contrasted the rest of the sector in style. A great memorial stands in the middle of the square. A memorial. I slowly approach it, examining the inscribed text. Tasha, is that someone this is dedicated to? Another name, Simo. In remembrance of Cyclope's anguish, the cycle of killing, never again. I take a look at the surroundings. In all of its weighty solemnity, the memorial is surrounded by all sorts and kinds of flowers. These flowers don't appear to be a simulated flora, some of them even being made out of metal and paper. Their variety brings something of a different air to the otherwise grave plaza. Amidst the sea of flowers around the memorial, we see a familiar figure. Simo. Which one is Simo? Hang on, looking it up. Oh, this fucking guy. I forgot about him. Yeah, okay. It's Lewis. Professor Carrier quickly closes the distance, helping the unconscious Lewis up into a sitting position. No shots him. Oh wait, is he? Oh shit, he's dead. Oh fuck, that's crazy. I should just killed someone else. The one with the ferret. Yeah. Her face looks exceptionally pale. Tasha is no one, right? I don't think. No. Oh wait, no. It's somebody, but I don't think it's a playable character. Okay. Her face looks exceptionally pale, but toast the flower. Okay. Flowers. Her neural signs particularly weak. A lot of noise in her neural operations. There's traces of viral corruption in her neural cloud. She's been pierced right through. I'll treat it. Professor. Natasha, yeah. We came here because we observed traces of fighting, but there's no records of the virus in the sector and no signs of the fighting there either. Lewis is here in these flowers, but there hasn't been a single bit of evidence of her being here. Her Sicaria's stance suddenly changes to one of alert. With her weapon drawn, she shields Lewis and me behind her. The pathway to get here is now covered in a malevolent purple. A mass of tentacles emerge from liquid entropy along with a tide of viruses. Their roaring resonates through the plaza, the very air around us becoming viscous and overbearing. Ironic. Didn't think that someone would also use a disguise to trick me. Orders, Professor. Create an opening and breakthrough. I'm afraid you'll have to hold out until then. Yes, leave it to me. I suppose they had to kill off Simo just to give an excuse why there aren't any male dolls in this game. Can't have that. I need to fix my order because I feel like Chongju is the one who wants to have the tin soldiers on her. Like, I know it doesn't matter, but like for this fight, but like it's probably something to keep in mind. Limited everyone, I guess. Easier. Don't move. God, Vector just hits everyone. It's a huge AoE. Oh no, they saw us. Whatever will we do? He was a bad two-star unit anyway, yeah. Bro just went invisible, man. What's the problem? Yeah, I really like the one that had the needle and was like sewed stuff. That was a cool one. Especially once she got her her module, or whatever it's called. Is it called module? The upgrade thing. Please. Good old Vector being an arsonist, yeah. An entropic swarm without end gradually approaches the memorial, forming a rising tide. Their tentacles wriggle all around us, the acidic smell of corrupted data in the air causing no small amount of discomfort. Professor, my operants could only sustain combat of this intensity for another 15 minutes. There's less enemies than expected on the path road. Look, we took to get here. If we consider the trap they set, faking signs of combat. Persicaria, break through towards Ross and keep operants in reserve and wait for my call. Understood. At the sight of our attempt to break out, the viruses around us immediately begin moving, as I expect them to. They squirm organically, approaching from both sides with tentacles woven together like a web. The formerly opening riddled path is immediately blockaded. The virus is rising from the ground to form a solid wall that blocks every possible path. Of course it was a trap. That's perfect for us, though. Now, Persicaria. Linear break, calibrating, accumulating operands. Pink arrow forms in Persicaria's hands, the core of a gathering storm. The swirling energy sends the wind buffeting outwards, shocking even the viruses as they take a few steps back. The viruses sense the incoming threat, quickly gathering on our planned escape path. They stack up on each other, forming a living barrier to try and block the attack. Just as expected. Persicaria immediately adjusts her angle of attack, releasing her arrow in the opposite direction. A great shockwave erupts like a gale. The arrow transforms into countless beams of light, immediately making for the virus's weak. She's a healer, dog. What is she doing? The virus's body shattered into pieces upon impact with the beams of light dissipating into the air. The opening caused with her change of formation expanded into an escape path. A narrow but viable route reveals itself in the explosion's aftershocks. Hey, Decaf, how are you? Welcome in. Peppers has an altar neural cloud now. She has an altar? Wait, really? Is that one like actually a DPS? Sicaria altar? Shining Edge, I'm assuming, is the one. What the heck? Okay, yeah, this one looks like it's a DPS. She also has a bit of an upgrade in the chest department. That's insane. With Lewis in tow, I move towards our escape route. Squelch. With the right build, she can be a DPS. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, fine. Why, though? Escaped, huh? An encirclement like that won't do any good against them, huh? But it don't matter. Only reunion. Our reunion has only just begun. I shall be waiting, Professor. Oh, true, huh? Continue. I think we stop at 1.5 today. I am barely able to read these goddamn words, man. I keep stumbling over everything. Neural data synchronization 90%. She also has an altar too, one of the trio. Soul also has. I remember Soul. She wasn't that good, if I recall correctly. Is the altar good at least? Inferno Soul. Oh, she has a chariot? That's cool as hell, dog. What? Bruh. Wait, her design kind of slaps. What the fuck? Damn. Did Croquet get one too? Because I remember I really liked her after she got her module. Neural integration 100%. Self-diagnostic complete. Neural disruption blow. Maybe I download Neural Cloud again. I did have fun with it. It just kind of got repetitive. Looks like it did the job quite well. How do you feel, Lewis? Dr. Persica. My mind feels weird. This is a normal reaction. You have the memory data of 2 neural clouds in you right now. We'll need some time to internalize and get used to everything, because it is all part of you, though there's no need to worry about any rejection. As for how long it takes, that depends. Jiangyi was good to go immediately after her self-diagnostic, and Lind hid in her room eating nothing but lollipops. How is Griffin managing? Helena sent you a letter of intent. Whether you stay or find new work is up to you. Oh, this is when she first awakened, isn't it? Yeah. Universal Anything Services has an invite for you. They'd like you to continue working as a toy designer. Ain't no way you joined. That is true. I have way too much. Plus, there's I mean, Enfield's coming out. I want to play as Zerpamilia when it comes out because it's fucking Manju, and I'm pretty okay with Manju as a company. Like, they're the one company where I have some degree of faith that they won't just go full money, you know? Dr. Persico, what about Magracy? Professor. An exile is planned. It's been a year, give or take. As for the person on your mind, you do well not to bother her. Reminding her of those memories would be ill-advised currently. You don't seem very satisfied. She gave so much for us, and this is the outcome we end up with. For both Griffin and Mago say there should be a better ending. Why? Neural disruption rising? Warning. Why is everything like this? I didn't want to be parted from Griffin or Magracy. No one wanted to. No one. Right, because they had to wipe out the thing. Time can't be rewound, but it can proceed towards the future. I have one more job that needs doing. It might help you move towards the future you want. This terminal has everyone's data sealed inside. Could it be... Will it be, Lewis? Does it have an altar at least? Yeah, because I remember her mod was quite good at least. At least for a while. I don't know if it's... I'm assuming it's been surpassed. Lewis is the virus, isn't it? Isn't she? Surely. Yeah, because it's the same color. Ah. Lewis, are you alright? Professor, am I dreaming? I thought there was something wrong with your neural cloud, the way you were struggling with such a pained expression. I need you to calm down. You're considerably wounded, and Persicaria could only provide some first aid. I'm alright. Wait, Professor, what did you just say? Lewis suddenly pivots, only just realizing that a third person was present. The look in her eyes goes from one of confusion to shock. Her breathing suddenly speeds up. Long time no see, Lewis. Are you real, Persicaria? That's right, because these are supposed to be deleted since they don't have a real-world component. They're not some illusion made by the entropics. Lewis's eyes open wide, almost worried that if she blinks, the sight before her would disappear like delicate bubbles. Her fingers tremble, extending and then retracting. Joy, fear, and disbelief mix on her face. You're both here. It really is you, Persicaria. Professor. Persicaria, why do things have to be like this? I'm sorry, it must have been hard these 10 years. Persicaria lightly holds Louise in her arms, sending a warm stream of operants through her palm, gently comforting her emotionally. I miss everyone so much. Griffin's gone, the Oasis is gone, but I know that I have it to look forward. So I went to 42 Lab, but it was really lonely. All I could do was look at the data everyone left behind. Ooh-wah. After some time alleviating her pent-up emotions, Lewis regains control of herself. She wipes away the tears in the corners of her eyes. Taking a deep breath, she recomposes herself. Why can't I control my emotional module? Professor, please look away. I know I must look like a mess now. I feel like I've heard you say that before. Your emotional module going out of control is related to the virus inside you. The situation isn't so bad currently, but it's beginning to interfere with your module's functions. Persicaria, you can just wipe away the virus in 2 swipes like that with your... No, I can't say that. Regrettably, no. Even with those abilities, I could not solve the problem you want me to. Let's do things Dr. Persica's way this time. How did things... Lewis, how about you tell us what you encountered first? How were you attacked? It looked like you went through something harrowing, judging by your reaction when you woke up. Oh, right. Lewis gives us the rundown of her encounters, both the illusions and the sneak attack. Did you get to see what the virus that attacked you looked like? No, I didn't. Viruses imitating the forms of neural cloud related dolls, even invading neural clouds and reading data. What a troublesome ability. I look at the data extraction device in my hand, its progress bar reading only 50%. Didn't have any effort to spare while escaping Cyclops to collect any data. Looks like we'll have to think of other solutions. Professor, the circumstances in the cloud have deviated too much from what I and Dr. Persica estimated. So I'd like you to go back to Rossum, which you passed by on your way here. That's a relatively safe place currently. Leave the mission to me. I'll think of something. Do you think I'll just leave you in a place that's dangerous, especially while you have the virus in you? Professor, don't push yourself. You haven't fully recovered yet. I reach out to pat Lewis's head, doing my best to give her a reassuring smile. If I run into danger, I promise I'll take care of myself. That might as well be I'm gonna mess around coming from you. I'll help protect the professor. Twang. The piercing sound of a Kujang suddenly resonates through the area as we instinctively cover our ears. Oh, is this the... Oh, wait, no. Can you turn off auditory modules whenever you want? Kujang, wait, maybe. I think it's time to test my theory. Lewis, Sicaria, prepare combat. Yes. Lewis is no cloud is living influenced by the virus. Allow me to take the vanguard. No, Sicaria, I have a place I need you to go. If things go out the way I think they will, we'll need to make precautions. We'll need to take precautions. Can you do it? I understand. That's Diane, isn't it? With the Kujang? Unless it's just some rando. Okay, let's yeah. He probably would just be. Where's Macchiato? There she is. I don't even know who I used for the last slot here. You know what, just Vector for the AoE. Nope. Nope, I didn't put her in. Alright. We killed 2. Oh no, they saw me. Nah. Probably can get all 3 of these. Oh, it doesn't do different elevations, really? Oh, that's kind of annoying. Easy peasy. A rain of metal washes away the viruses plaguing the cloud in the middle of a prosperous city. Different from the way Persicarian attack, a light machine gun can intercept a large number of enemies with its fire suppression. It is for this reason that I can employ more flexible tactics with Persicaria. Lois, 11 o'clock. Got it. Lois quickly reloads, unloading on the target. The bullets flow like an endless stream, tearing apart any entropic who dares approach. Scree. Countless viruses are dismembered by Lewis's bullets, but one entropic deftly waves through the rain of bullets. You're not getting away. Lewis takes aim again at the entropic, threatening to break through the lines. It moves with the dancer's grace, swirling out of Lewis's reach with a swift motion. This one looks tough. 3 o'clock must move. Leave it to me. Lewis produces another pan magazine, preparing to reload and cover our retreat. The entropic dashes up to her like a phantasm. Easily disarming Lewis with a dance-like motion, the tips of its tentacles slash through Lewis's clothing. Scree. Martial arts. Ah. The tentacle morphs from a slash to a stab, solidly making impact and forcing Lewis back. The strike gives Lewis an opening. She twists aside with a sudden motion, grabbing the tentacle with one hand and sending an operating powered fist towards the virus's flank. Don't underestimate me. Lewis hits a feint. Bang. Clang. A bullet strikes the other virus, but all it accomplishes is interrupt the entropic's sound-based attack. Lewis quickly retreats with a roll, picking up her weapon. One fights with martial arts and dancing, and the other fires Kujang like sound waves. Never imagined that I had to fight these sisters one day, yup. Lewis, how are your reserves? Alright, but I burned through a lot of ammo just now. The two uniquely endowed viruses slowly approach us, waving their tentacles. In both their stances and movements, these two entropics are instinctively covering each other. With one, oh look, Bones is having a stroke in chat. Look at that. It's par for the course, really. With one approaching and one recovering, their tentacles form an impenetrable net, forcing us back time and time again. I take a look at my last magazine in hand, drawing my dagger with a touch of resignation. This is the place I hope Zakaria makes it here. If it is your wish, I will make it happen. Professor, Lewis, watch out for the impact. We hear a reliable voice in our comms. Lewis and I immediately drop the ground without a hint of hesitation. Boom. An arrow of crimson operans emerges from the two entropics' blind spot, instantly impaling the two like a comet cleaving through the void. The arrowhead explodes, releasing a scorching energy wave that shreds the virus's bodies. Skirk. We did it. Our cores are gone. They won't be able to hold on for much longer. One of the incapacitated virus slowly shifts itself, covering the other virus with what remains of its body. Its pupils dilate as if it had countless questions it wished to ask, but it can only hum weakly. I produce the extractor, immediately begin the code extraction process. Made from Zhengyu and Diane's data, almost identical in both combat styles and mutual coordination. Just what are you? Who made you? A great mountain, its waters aflow, a mutual understanding. We've lost, as expected of the professor. Answer me. The two appear to have no intention of answering my questions, only babbling on incomprehensibly with dubious pronunciation. Those who came before dreamed of being a butterfly. Oh, this vast virtual world, whose dream might you be? Even if I have to go to the corners of the world across the wide I'll be with you. Diane, Zhang Yu. Lois closed her eyes, almost unwilling to watch a scene before her. Okay, so I'm guessing the viruses are probably the remnants of the clouds that got nuked in the first wipeout. That seems to be what it is. They're just viruses brought into existence with the help of data. They don't have any consciousness to speak of. Don't worry, this won't impact the real dolls at all. But it definitely weighs on the mind. How many of the dolls that I know have been involved in Project Neural Cloud? It can't just be Diane, Jiangyu, Lind, and Florence, right? This data should be from before they became T-dolls. As I said before, Project Neural Cloud backed up the neural data of autonomous dolls in the cloud. Preserving their data reduces losses in the case that a doll's frame is damaged. The nature of this research requires a great variety of samples, and so Project Neural Cloud attracted many dolls with special skill sets. Intangible cultural heritage performance dolls, another cultural heritage doll turned martial arts doll, a clinical trial doll with sensors. Jesus Christ. Lewis is one of them, I'm sure. Yeah, I thought that if my neural cloud could be backed up, I could bring toys and hope to children stuck in war zones. So our research was not limited to Project Neural Cloud. It included various works related to new projects and collaborative ventures. The data I saw with little agents in these sectors, right? Looks like you've had some pretty interesting experiences outside of being a T-doll, Lewis. Even data that was originally lost in the cloud, no? Professor, how did you know? I turned to Zakaria, who silently nods, confirming my suspicions. Regardless, this incident is inextricably linked to your pasts. It's unfortunate that we can't ascertain what their goals are, whether it's the cloud itself or us in the cloud. Rather than speculate, how about you come see it for yourself? Who is it? Lizar's voice suddenly fills the space and we immediately pick up our weapons. The voice is a familiar one, but it carries with it a bone-chilling weight. I haven't detected signature from any other agents or viruses. He's speaking to us via these two. I was more than satisfied with the Professor and Lewis, but here comes an unexpected bounty. Professor, like I said before, welcome to the world of data. I'll be waiting for you in that place. That place? Who are you? All you must do is follow my kin. Of course, you could turn down my offer and continue to extract data from them. I can guarantee, however, that you will fail. I look forward to meeting you, Professor. As the bizarre voice departs, the virus is still struggling on the ground. A moment ago, immediately shatter and fade, turning into motes of operand dust. I solemnly pick up the extractor on the ground. Its data collection bar reading 85%. The progress bar continues to shine as if mocking our efforts, but it also signifies the approach of the end. Oh crap. Alright. I think we're good on here. I am tired, dog. I am so fucking tired. Right. We will continue this. I'm not sure when we'll do this. I'll figure it out because next week is going to be busy. If I'm feeling it, we'll do it tomorrow. Just so I can knock out this rest of the story. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have the usual announcement if so. Or I might stream something else. We'll see. Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed because it is late. And thank you for coming in. I will see